Hopefully.
Oh,
We'll
cool.
see.
You're gonna be a doctor.
Hopefully. For the most part, you have to get your bachelor's, and then you can kind of decide if you want to apply to medical school. To high school in Ohio, I went to college in Ohio, so I just wanted to meet some more people.
こんにちは、一葉です。今回はアメリカで医師を目指しているお友達にインタビューをしてきました。医師になる道も国によって異なるのが分かる動画になっていると思うので、ぜひ最後まで見ていってください。それではどうぞ。
What do you like specifically study at the university?
Yeah, so I study biology, but I'm also on the pre-med track, so I'm looking to go to med school. So I'll take a gap year after I finish my biology degree and hopefully take another 4 years in medical school to become a doctor. Hopefully.
Oh,
We'll
cool.
see.
You're gonna be a doctor.
Hopefully. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see.
So like, how many years of school do you have to get a doctor?
Yeah, so it's 4 years for a bachelor's degree, and then it's another 4 years for medical school. So your first 2 years in medical school are normally like sitting down and studying and taking notes from books and doing a lot of tests, and then your third and fourth years are mostly you work in a hospital as a med student helping doctors and learning that way.
So like, it's a typical way of being a doctor in the States, or do you have any other, ways to be a doctor?
That's really the only way is to go to medical school.
Okay.
There's two different types of medical schools. So there's it's like DO or MD. So those are two different types of medical degrees, but they're pretty much the same thing, and it's still a 4-year degree either way.
So in total, you need 8 years.
Yes,
Right,
yeah, because
so-
you have to have a bachelor's degree to apply to medical school.
Yeah, that's a different point compared to Japan, because you need 6 years to be a doctor.
And I think another huge difference too is that you guys decide right out of high school to go down a medical program. Like I think there are some rare cases where kids will go straight from high school into medical school, but that's very, very rare. Like no one really does that. For the most part, you have to get your bachelor's, and then you can kind of decide if you want to apply to medical school from there.
So like,
Makes
you
sense.
mean, you're gonna study you study for bachelor's degrees, and then after that you will decide whether you're gonna be a doctor.
Yeah,
to study
pretty
more.
much. Yeah, you would typically, if you don't want to take a year in between your bachelor's and your medical degree, you would typically apply your third year of university,
Okay.
and then it takes a year to process, and then you'd go to medical school right away. But like me, I'm going to take a year in between, so I just am applying at the end of my bachelor's, and then I'll take a year to work and go from there.
Since you're gonna be a doctor, why did you choose to come here to study humanities?
It's really weird. I think one of the things about the States is, as diverse as it is, we don't have a lot of exchange students come in, and so I feel like I didn't have much of a grasp on diversity, just being stuck in university all the time and studying, and I had an extra semester, whereas like I could either graduate early or I could just kind of take a semester and study abroad and do something cool with it. And I really wanted to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. I think I grew up in Ohio. I went to high school in Ohio. I went to college in Ohio. So I just wanted to meet some more people. I think it's just so much more interesting, and you get a better perspective. And I think that in the long run, that would make me a better doctor, is if I can learn about a lot of different cultures and learn how to be more confident on my own.